He's like, I like his sense of humor because he goes, well, I'm getting older, but I still passed before my time. He says, everyday stuff. I feel like he was a keep to himself individual, and he's got a very practical way of looking at things, and he makes me feel like, well, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. He makes me feel he's a talker. Like he wants to tell me a bunch of conversations. He is taking my electronics out. I'm going to need these to refocus. Hold on. Almost seems like a father figure for you passing medically. He coughs a lot for whatever reason. Maybe he had a hard time, was a little congested toward the end. This really does not want to refocus for me, does it? It wants to see things super close. Alright, hold on. I'll start this over in a second. Is this the one I need? Yep. Done. I got it. Alright. Cool beans. So, now, I'm just going to keep it going. So, she goes, that's him. He is that way. He really was. I miss him so bad. How did he end up passing? He almost... Hold on, wait. He seems very like, father figure in the sense of like best friend. Can't wait for him to get home and give you a big hug. Before his time, good sense of humor. Oh yeah, talking up a storm. Damn, he just keeps going with some of his stories. So he's got to be a little older to have all those stories, Who is this to you? Yeah, he keeps talking about like what when life comes to get you, when it comes knocking at your door, it's time to go. She goes, yes, he is my father. So he talks about feeling like he passes before his time, but he's like let's say it's something medical, but you don't necessarily expect it to happen. So this could be, cancer. You don't have any signs and symptoms, you don't see. You could have an aneurysm. You could have a seizure. You could have, a heart attack. You could have anything instantaneous, he says. He goes, and then when God's standing right there with that door and says, go on through it, you walk on through it. And so it really seems like a medical thing, almost unseen. Basically life uninterrupted. Or if that's how he explains it, he was very comfortable. And then he kind of like walks through the door as it presents himself. He goes, well, it's a little early to go. It almost seems like you're going about your business and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I passed? What happened? So it's almost like a going, gone, medical, all of a sudden. So you probably feel like you didn't get a chance to say goodbye and then it just appeared. So this doesn't mean there's a lot of reaction time. Probably didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Yes, that's exactly it. No one expected it. He did know. Did he know I was there and how much I love him? First of all, he knows how much you love him. He's about to give me a 7-mile story on how much you love him. And I'm like, heck no, can't do this right now, old man, love you. And he goes, he said he's sorry that he had to leave you so quickly. And he says, hey, if you ever get caught up with him in a conversation in the back of your mind, you just let him know you hear him, and that's usually all he wants. He says, that's exactly how it was. No one expected. He feels like he's at comfortable. I mix those two together. He feels like he's comfortable. He feels like he's at home or being taken care of. Couldn't have happened at a better time. I feel like I'm having a good day and something medical happens. So what ended up happening? Was it a heart attack or just something instantaneous? What exactly was this that he ended up passing from? Just going about his business and it ends up happening. Huh. So curious. It is still incredible to me. I mean, I've been doing this for 7 years and there is so many ways to pass. I wouldn't be able to keep him all straight if he had cancer. He got well, and then he got sepsis from it. And then he shows that medical decline and being really comfortable, and then all of a sudden, like, just declining all at once. Yeah, he must have gotten the infection quickly, and he must have went unconscious, like where he was conscious within, but he wasn't able to communicate. That's why you didn't get a chance to say goodbye. And did he know you were there? Yeah, and he knew that you guys didn't get a chance to say goodbye because I feel like he went sepsis, and one of the symptoms was going sepsis was never waking up again. So what the hell? And so there's a little bit of a door. Doesn't mean he walked through it right away. So does he know that you're there? Yeah, he shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? But if he could have got back to his physical body and went goodbye, remember when he said that he was at that door, and by the time, God, we'll just give it a big name, puts the door in front of you, there's almost, like, you can't even hardly see your loved ones. You can't go back just to say goodbye type of thing. You had more time, and sometimes the door shows up early. So he says, yes, he knew you were there. Absolutely, hold on. Yes, he knew you were there. He loves you too. He kind of loves you more, to be honest. Like, he's still absolutely infatuated with you, absolutely proud of you, wants to show you off, good dad, shows up for everything. Hasn't always been the best person, but he got better because being a parent makes you develop that way, and that's exactly who he was. So any man with the ability to grow in that way, I can respect the heck out of. All right, guys, that concludes our Q readings for the day. My little stinker butt is about to get off the bus. Then we've got soccer practice. Super excited. Thank you.